What up? What is good, everyone? What is up? What is up? Oh shit, did my shit just like do a little jerky freeze type of thing? Like I just looked back and it looked like it was. That's kind of weird. Hope I shit ain't fucking acting a fool. Gonna be a slow day. Not much to talk about really. I just I always like to get on here and vibe with y'all, no matter how many subjects or topics I got to discuss. It's just always cool to jump on here and talk for just a little bit. It's therapeutic too, man. Like I told y'all yesterday, I actually really enjoy doing this. Like I'll be forever grateful for me coming up with the idea to do the daily show, because like I said, I always have thoughts and things of that nature, but it's just fun to get on here and talk, man. It's just fun. It's just fun. Helps my day. If I have a shit day at work, today was kind of, I couldn't even hardly look at like social media to see if there was a bunch out there. I did send myself some stuff to talk about with y'all, but who got there? What? Phil, what's up? Hurry on, get. What up, Phil? What up? What? Say what now? What you talking about, Joey? What? What's good, homies? What is good, man? But I was talking about like it looked like my my camera sort of froze for a split second and just like I don't know. It was kind of weird. But let me get this shit started. But yeah, like I said, man, love getting on here and talking, man. Love it. It is great. It is absolutely great. It's June 20th. By the way, I'll be back for amateur hour Sunday night for Scherzies, but this weekend I'm going out of town just a little bit, just to go traveling up the road, about a 3-hour drive to some cabins right in Tennessee. Gonna hang out with the fam a little bit. We're gonna have ourselves a blast, you know what I'm saying, for a couple days, just a couple days. Hold up, check my M's. Okay, hold up. Yo, I saw that earlier, man. Like I was scrolling. Yo, I'm gonna get that in there. Appreciate that, Phil. Appreciate that. That's actually pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool. But yeah. So like I said, man, not much today, but I do like to get on here and talk with you guys. So here I am. Might only last 10 minutes. Who knows? But anyway, I gotta get my tunes up in there. Gotta get my tunes, man. Gotta get my tunes up, bro. Hey, that shit always puts me in a better mood instantly. You know what I'm saying? All right. And you know how I start the show, y'all, every day.
What the hell is that?
So fucking stupid, man. So anyway, let me get this shared up here. Let's see, full screen. Also, see, my wife made this shirt too as well. This Indiana Jones shirt. Like she made the Rebel Moon shirt. Everybody seemed to like it. I posted it on Twitter yesterday and stuff. It's a different method that she's using right now. Like it's we tried it before, but it hasn't come out as successful as it normally had when it came to sort of printing these shirts or whatever like that. Not for sale though. Not for sale. Not for sale. I hook people up with something, but this isn't my stuff. Like, but when you're a fan of things and like you sort of see stuff like and you're like, oh, I wish they released a shirt that looked like that. Well, I could make that. And that way, that's one of the things I always didn't understand. And when people, Neil was good, homie. What up, bro? Yeah, that shit looks fire. We'll talk about it in a second. Is because I know Ryan was doing this. I 1,000% understand, because there are certain shirts you like from, say, for instance, like us DC fans, right? There are certain shirts you like, yo, make this shirt. I would buy the shit out of that. People would. They just don't make those kind of shirts. So Ryan went on his Teespring and made a bunch of like DC shirts that he would like to see made. Of course, they clapped on him for it. I got a couple of them because I like this. Like he just made shirts. You know what I'm saying? Like they just don't make all shirts. So I like the fact that that's what my wife can do. She can make me a shirt. If I'm like, yo, I like something like this, she'll be like, yo, and we'll. Phil, I'll hit you up, man. I'll hit you up. Shit. John, what's good? What's good? What up? What up, Andre? What's good, homie? Chilling, bro. Chilling. Just get on. I told you there ain't much today. There's not much at all to talk about, man. Like I didn't see much because work was kind of busy. It was hot. Now it's storming. See, Georgia just like literally hot. Like you walk outside, you sweat, right? And now it's fucking storming and shit. He's want the Rebel Moon shirt too. Yo, we gonna be working on it too because so basically it has this vintage look to it because of the way it does. It's sort of swamp ass. You damn right. Had it all day today, Neil. Starting at 7:15 this morning, bro. That's how hot it was down here, man. That's how hot it was. But you sure you still want to move down this way? But no. So the shirt has sort of a faded vintage look, which I like because of the way it's printed. But we're figuring out ways, and she's better materials and stuff to sort of make it a little bit darker and to make it better. But the Rebel Moon shirt it's y'all saw it. That shit looked dope, man. And it still has that faded. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. The energy. Yeah, theater merch. Yo, let me get that up real quick before I start talking about what little I did see today, because there ain't much. I did. There's a thread I'm gonna pull up though when it comes to the Craven shit, right? Because you watched the show yesterday. I thoroughly enjoyed the Craven trailer. I thought it looked good. So I'm like, I want to see that, right? People hating on it, talking about this and that about the thing, but then all of a sudden, it's literally comic book accurate to some of the things early in Craven's career, and in that sense of what people were complaining about from the trailer yesterday. So I'll pull up that in a little bit, but let me do this. I forgot about that. Indiana Jones. We were gonna try this because we recorded something last Friday, which you guys will see next week. Next week, the greatest scenes of all time, opening the arc. We watched that scene in Raiders where they opened the arc, the whole last scene of the movie. And it had the homie Alex on, Indiana Jones super fan, and me and Joey and him watched it. And we thinking about trying to do this, but we were like, nah, because it was such a rush. And then the next day she literally tried it and it turned out fucking fabulous. Like don't even have an Indiana Jones shirt on my thing, but anyway, here we go. Let's get to this. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So there's some merch out there, man, from Cinemark, bro. Cinemark has some merch for us right here. Let me go ahead and pull this up, man. Stuff I saw today. I literally saw this today, to be honest. So there you go. Tip your hat to these epic souvenirs. You got the Indiana Jones Tip Your Hat One Epic Cup, right? $15 right there. That's kind of dope, man. That's dope. That's dope. I like that. I like that a lot. I do like that. And then you got the popcorn bucket made out of popcorn 10, right? $16. Got the popcorn Indiana Jones Dollar Destiny only in cinemas. That's dope. That's dope. So man, Indiana Jones merch out there for you. Do I think Comic-Con? Yeah. Because in certain movies like Rebel Moon and stuff, they be there, right? Probably. You know what I'm saying? So I think no. I think it'll still happen. Maybe some titles, even things that have been sort of put on hold, they might do something there. I think, Comic-Con will still happen, and Hall H is still going to be fucking crunk on that first Saturday of Comic-Con or whatever. I would say first Saturday, only Saturday of Comic-Con, if I'm being honest. But yes. Indiana Jones souvenirs, let's go. Bing. My homie Dom the Bomb put out this Naughty Dog reveal trailers are greater than, yes, they are fire. Just waiting for the day to see this logo again on the new trailer. Yes, all the time, right? Anytime any type of video game stuff is coming out, like little sort of, like the Summer Game Fest and things like that, I'm like, can I see that logo though? Can that logo pop up before any footage I see? You miss Nathan Drake? I do too. But don't bring it. His story ended perfectly. Don't bring it back. Please. They probably will, and I'll play it. But damn it, don't do it. Because his story ended perfectly. I loved it. Loved every bit of it. Moving on. All right, spoilers. If you ain't seen Across the Spider-Verse, my bad, bro. But here we go. Some little pictures. So keep scrolling if you haven't watched Across the Spider-Verse on the big screen while you still can. Too late. Saw it, homie. This was a fun day we had playing around with an old pal. You could see how those little behind the scenes shots, you know what I'm saying? Shots of Danny Glover's little cameo in Across the Spider-Verse. This is fine. The what? Wait, is it getting released? Did they say that? What happened? Anyway, yeah, so this is Danny Glover right here. Some behind the scenes shit. This is dope. Obviously, if you've seen Across the Spider-Verse, I was thoroughly surprised by his cameo in that. I was like, yo, this is fire. This is fire. And there he goes in the suit right there. You know what I'm saying? See how Glover getting a little gray right there, bro. You know, getting a little old, man. Lando Calrissian. Yo, by the way, man, let me tell y'all something, man. Glover was a fire Lando Calrissian, y'all. If y'all saw Solo, I thought Solo was a pretty good Star Wars movie, and dang, it was fire. That was dope. Anyway, back to it. We talking about the Schumacher cut, Phil? What is it? Is it getting released? I did bring up the Kevin Smith stuff last week though, because that shit was fire. That was very, very, very. I'm just waiting for more. Yo, when did he do that stream he's supposed to do? Did he already do that stream he's supposed to? Let's move on. Bing! Here we go. This is what Phil just sent me. Special cover for Batman, Superman World's Finest number 19 in September. As you can see, the man Nick Cage on there. Right? Oh shit, I forgot to do this. Hold on. Let me do this, man. That bugs the shit out of me. What? Once I finally figured out how to do this, like it just made to me personally made all right, take that little taskbar off the bottom of the shared screen, bro, because it looks a little bad. See how the pictures like got enlarged and better? Oh, he did yesterday. Okay, I need to check that out then, man. Yo, look at Homelander on the side right there. What the fuck? Anyway, Twitter acting a fool again, y'all. But anyway, so here's this picture. I thought this was dope. Got the N for Nick, C for Cage. Thought this was dope, man. This is a nice pick, man. Nice pick. From Dan Mora. Appreciate that, Dan. That is dope. Let's move along. Secret Invasion comes out tomorrow, y'all. Hopefully, I should be able to catch this first episode tomorrow before I go live. In any case, I might push the show back to like 6 p.m. Eastern time. But that work for y'all? I'm sure y'all will be cool because y'all probably want to hear my thoughts on this first episode. So, if you're interested, I shouldn't just say that y'all will probably. If you're interested in hearing my thoughts on this first episode, I'll be watching it tomorrow as soon as I get home from work, and I'll give y'all my thoughts on what's going on. This scroll war is putting personal identities at risk. Tomorrow, Nick Fury returns in Secret Invasion. I am excited for it. I can't wait to see it. Yeah, man. First episode tomorrow, homie. It's going to be lit, bro. From what I've heard, I know a couple people who got to see the first 2 episodes. It's pretty fucking good, man. I know Meg put her little review out there. If you want to hear that, I retweeted it today. So if you want to see Meg's her review, spoiler-free review of the first couple of episodes of Secret Invasion, check that out. But that's coming tomorrow, y'all. I'll be talking about it. Steven Spielberg's Jaws was released 48 years ago today. That's wild. Considering like I'm just 2 years younger than that, so that's insane. It did come out a couple years before I was born, to be honest. So there's that. Look, Jaws is a classic, bro. I'll go ahead and tell you right now. That movie, it has 0 flaws in my personal opinion. I hadn't watched it in a while, but I do own it. My wife bought me like a fucking when it was released on Blu-ray like 8 years ago, re-released like this fucking cool when it opens up and shit. It's dope. I love Jaws. And the Blu-ray cover, I don't know if it's in 4K yet or not. I will say that some of those older movies don't really, transfer. When I got my 4K player, I started getting a bunch of old movies, and Predator, I'm sorry, y'all, just didn't look good, man. It didn't look good. But Die Hard is the only 80s movie that I own in 4K that looks fucking magnificent. Magnificent. So, yeah, that was a good one. Predator, not that good. Die Hard fire. So I don't know if Jaws has a 4K out there, but the Blu-ray looks pretty fucking good. Oh shit, season 1 tomato meter just got real. Oh, sitting at 69%. Okay. What's it? So that's just critics, the people who got to see it early. Obviously, I don't know why I even asked that question. That's a dumb question. But anyway, back to this. Yeah, Jaws was released 40. All the problems that they had on it, well documented. The mechanical shark wouldn't work, and all of this stuff. This movie still scared the fuck out of people. Had resorts and beaches, with a bunch of scarce beaches, or empty beaches and shit, because of this movie put the fear in people for that summer that it came out. Of 75? Yeah. 70, it scared the shit out of people. So look at that. Movie was insane, man. I tell you what, that part of the movie when what is it? Oh man, what the fuck is his name? Grundy. I can't remember I goddamn it, I can't remember it. Said you feel old, cool. Yeah, anyway, better than the book. Yo, give me just a second. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. Yeah, but Jaws, fire, man. Let's move on. Bing. This right here, T's posted this today. This is dope, man. I'll never forget seeing that first shot of Henry Cavill like up against the safe right there. Like that was the first official picture of him released. The internet went on fire. Incredible suit, man. Incredible. I remember thinking to myself, man, when the first time I saw this was like, this is exactly what this character needed, man. This is exactly what he needed, right? Let's get rid of the trunks. I know they did that shit in New 52 or whatever, but let's get a darker suit. Like everything about this suit is fucking perfection, in my personal opinion, right? So, you know, I just want to bring this up here because that's such a great shot, and obviously we probably all remember where we were. Damn, bro, put him on a statue, man. Yeah, that man is Superman, to be honest. What? I was like, yo, what the fuck was that? All right, let's move on. Bing. Ang Lee. I don't know how y'all feel about that original Hulk live action movie, directed by Ang Lee. I thought it was okay. I remember the first half of the movie was really slow but it was real comic booky, right? But once he turns into the Hulk for the first time, and I remember how huge he was. Remember how fucking big this motherfucker was in the top of the trees, bro, with those dogs and shit that were attacking him or whatever. Yeah, so he said it was big, expensive studio movie, but I'm happy some people really like it. It was like a cult movie. So like there's some people like that, you know, it's turned Hulk into like this sort of cult classic. I thought the movie was okay. I hadn't seen it in a long time, and when I was a kid, I enjoyed Ang Lee Hulk very on the radio. There's no one to feel like comment that it forgets comic books have lots of action. Yeah, I feel this comment too, man. I feel this comment too. Yeah, it's sort of. I remember at the time people were saying Ang Lee tried to make Hulk an Oscar movie, like he's trying to win an Oscar with it or whatever. It's funny because my son used to love the movie, but you had to start that shit like an hour and a half in, or else he just couldn't do it. Because we took him to the movies when the movie came out, and he was about sleep at his age when that shit happened, you know, came out or whatever, because of how slow. Like I could follow it because I'm an adult, but like, you know. There wasn't enough action in it, but once it gets started, I think it's pretty good. And I think the CG was pretty good, man. Pretty good for his time, man, for his time. So Eric Bana was a good fucking Bruce. Like, it's good. Anyway, let's go on. I like this. Scott Mans posted this yesterday. I saw this sort of right after the show. It's not the years, it's the mileage. Wait a minute. Did I pull this up yesterday? Hold up. I might have did. I can't remember. Anyway, this is a great picture. I'll pull it up again. You prefer the Incredible Hulk movie? Yo, the Incredible Hulk's dope too, man. The Incredible Hulk's dope too. I love Edward Norton was good. He was a good Bruce, man. He was a good Bruce. I was actually surprised whenever Mark Ruffalo got announced or whatever. But yeah, no, it's good. It's good. Abomination, good. I remember hardcore Hulk fans though were mad, bro, because they was like, Abomination is supposed to be able to lift up skyscrapers and all of this shit. I was like, bro, I don't know if they're gonna do that in the movie, man. You know what I'm saying? That might make a little clout. But anyway, again, if I did show this yesterday, my bad, my apologies. It's not the years of the Miles Harrison Ford and Karen Allen, 1981 to 2023. They still looking absolutely great. Yeah, but Alex, when you see the episode we recorded this past week, he talks about it because we were like, yo, Karen Allen looks she looks amazing at her age. She still looks fine as fuck. What I might as well say. So we was asking, like, dude, she still look good in person? He's like, oh yeah. I was like, okay, there you go. But anyway, there she is, right there. Good to see them together. Yeah, here we go. So this is about it. I'm about done. Like I said, not much today to talk about, but I did want to bring this thread up, man. By the homie Richard Newby, right? I don't know if you guys follow him on Twitter. He posts a lot of great shit. Says Drogo, what's good, homie? Appreciate you stopping through. What up, Aaron, man? What up? Glad to catch the street. Hey, appreciate you stopping through, man. I'm almost done. Sorry. This is one of the shorter shows. Normally this thing goes almost like an hour or whatever, but not much news today. So, but I'll be back tomorrow to talk some more stuff. Secret Invasion for sure, like what I thought of that first episode. But so he says right here, let me see if I can Here we go. Maybe y'all can read it better. So he says right here, I think the whole hang up with Kraven working with animals in the movie is interesting because if you go back to his first appearance, he's not killing them, he tranks them. The whole reason he goes after Spider-Man is because he's been able to defeat every known predator, right? This is in response to people talking about Kraven not fucking being sort of an animal activist in the movie. Had no problem. And look, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm the biggest goddamn Kraven supporter. Been out here Kraven, been reading all the books and know all this about him because I don't. I'm just being honest. But what I do know about him, nothing in that trailer bothered me yesterday, right? Nothing in that Kraven trailer made me like, oh, why did they do that? Like, I was like, yo, I was hyped. If you saw the show yesterday, I was pretty hyped after watching that trailer. So, anyway, so you can read the little graphic right there, and it keeps on going. It says, in his second appearance, he's working alongside jaguars. And by his fourth, he's letting a lion go free. It's not a challenge for him. Look at Kraven, bro. That shit's fucking wild. It says in his fourth appearance, we see his trophy room confirming that, yes, he's killed animals, but once he knows he can defeat his prey, he doesn't keep hunting that same animal. He respects them. Some folks treat him like he's an animal serial killer, but he is not at all. This is facts coming from the pages, bro. I can't even argue with none of this, man. It said that's not to say the film won't take liberties, but I think if you look at his earlier appearances, especially before he wasn't used for a decade and returned in Kraven's Last Hunt, he appears far closer to the source material than one might believe, though obviously updated. Now back, Raja, back to your cage, your master command. So that's, even the terror of the jungle is helpless before my might. And this is the last part that I think, this is it. He says, I think the complaints of changes are interesting because these Sony movies seem to be going back to the original appearances. Same deal with Venom. The character is goofy as hell in the 90s. The whole notion that he's a dark and serious character didn't emerge until later. If Sony's taking that approach when it comes to these movies they're making with these characters, all for it. Like I told you. Thought Venom was good. I thought Carnage was it was pretty good. It wasn't as good as Venom was. I thought Morbius was okay. I like it's not one of those things where I was like, oh, that was a goddamn piece of shit. Thought it was okay. Thought the movies were okay. I was entertained while I was watching them. So, but if they're going for this, what he says here, some of their first, and look at this is goofy. Oh, forgive us, we're being rude. Hi, we're Venom. Here, you're safe now. No, please, don't need to thank us. And that's some shit you would see in the fucking the Tom Hardy Venom movies, right? Am I right or am I wrong, right? So, there's somebody I'm still hung up on why Kraven knows I get movies about Spider-Man. A lot of their appeals are a mix of antagonism and tragedy. But I think they'll finally get a Spider-Man movie with all of these characters. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, you're right, Phil. It looks really good. Like I'm excited about that, right? But they'll probably get that movie with Spider-Man. I think they will. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I still believe it will happen. And the fact that you got all of this backstory, with these characters gives them depth. Now you know their motivations in some instances, and now you understand what I'm saying? I haven't seen a universe sort of built like this on a level especially with the villains, where obviously the MCU built it with the singular movies for every hero, and then they got the group thing mashup. This is different. I like this. I like what Sony's doing here. If indeed in a couple years, maybe 3, 4, maybe we get the Spider-Man movie that we all want with him fighting against the Sinister Six or these particular villains that Sony has put out there. I mean, hey, you saw No Way Home, man. You saw the little post credits, the credit teasers, man. Like that shit's should be on the horizon, right? Should be on the horizon. Who knows when? Who knows how? But I mean, I'm gonna tell you, man. I don't know, man. I thought that the Kraven shit was dope yesterday. I thought it was dope, man. So, yeah, there's that. Like I told you, short fucking show today. Jesus Christ, my bad. I ain't gonna show y'all that. I just saw something real quick that made me laugh. But anyway, look, appreciate y'all as always. Look with y'all. I like I said it, man. I wasn't lying yesterday. I love doing this. This is fantastic. I just didn't have much to talk about today, but I'll see y'all tomorrow. like I said, I might have to push the stream back just a little bit because Secret Wars, when I get off work and finally get home and able to watch it, I don't know how long the first episode is. Maybe if it's 40, 50 minutes, who knows? It's going to take me a little bit to watch it and sort of process my thoughts and jump on here and talk about it. But you will hear from me tomorrow about Secret Wars and whatever else pops off because, this is the Daily Show and I like to talk to you guys daily. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, appreciate everybody who joined the show today, who jumped in the chat, gave me some props. Appreciate y'all. See y'all tomorrow, man.